Okay, so I will go online review, give you access these questions. Okay, okay, then you can do it. Right, we have but some additional question also marked, which is covered in other question banks, the final GB actually. Right, each 5 questions, start, read. Okay, what is the answer? All materials we are not doing PMI actually. It is only for alloy materials. Alloy material only we are doing PMI. Okay, next one. So alloy metal is little sound. Contains alloying elements that are added. What is the purpose of alloying? To improve either mechanical properties or corrosion resistance. Okay, next one. Lot includes. So which one is the correct answer? This question is important question. What is inspection lot means? D. Answer is D. All materials of the same supplier type from the same supplier and heat number. So lot should be from your same heat number only. Next. Each 5 question. Okay, continue. So established by the owner user. Okay. So it is existing and the construction, repair and alteration. Okay, so yourself, 5 questions.
So random sharpening is most appropriate for.
Okay. Low risk. So I told you, high risk items. High risk means if there is a leakage, then we have to go for 100%. So low risk, we can go for random. Okay, next.
Who has the responsibility to determine the extent of PMA performance?
Owner, user. Okay, next.
Who has the responsibility to verify that the material verification program is properly implemented?
Again, owner user. If we say 578, there is no recipe for the inspector actually. Inspector word is not there actually. Next.
Who has the responsibility to review and approve the adequacy of the PMA used by fabricators and material suppliers?
Again, owner user.
The merit test report D should be the no.
Answer is C. Is an important part of metal quality assurance program. Yes, please, next.
Metal verification program specified by APA 578.
It covers only pressure contained. So only pressure parts we need PMI. Okay, next. This question is important. The answer is one electrode from each lot. It is not from each box. Each lot you have to take one electrode. Okay, next. Again, this question also important. Could be conductor on build button. Okay, next.
Who has the responsibility of determining the extent of PMI testing?
Again, owner user. Next.
Incorrect substitution of problems
So answer is low elastic. Yes, please. Next one.
Which of the following piping components is most likely to have a wrong
Which one in this list easily mix up? Voltic. Okay, next.
identification of material by visual stamps or marking?
Is not an important part of metal verification program.
No, not a substitute.
Is not a substitute for PMA test. Okay, next.
PMA tools that use X-ray fluorescence cannot detect
A, carbon and boron. Okay, next.
how does portable optical elements in the material?
Okay. So in this 4, which one is the definition of optical emission spectrometry? E is X-ray. We are not using X-ray in optical emission. Answer is A, electric arc. Okay, next.
PMA testing equipment should be
Calibrated as specified by the manufacturer. Okay, next one, please.
All personnel performing PMA test should be
No, owner will need to qualify. Knowledgeable about the operation of the PMI equipment. Next.
liable to overlay is applied to carbon steel base metal, who has the responsibility to establish the requirements of the as deposited metal.
Owner is sir. Okay, next.
Unmentioned
Here, sulfur. Okay. Next.
sample materials for which laboratory chemical analysis data are
Important question.
and are used in demonstrating the accuracy and reliability.
Answer is material. Next.
A higher degree of PMI should be conducted on materials supplied with
Talking distributors. When you are using local, this one we need more. Next one, please.
PMA indicates the alloy elements are outside the range, indicates the metal specification.
So answer is C. The one user may still use. I told you, even it is rejected. Suppose a knowledgeable person says it is still acceptable in this particular service, you can use it. You can say still use the test statement in a situation where a person knowledgeable of the appropriate damage mechanism confirm that the material will perform satisfactorily. Okay, next.
PMA is considered a new or existing asset and system. Record of results will be kept.
So as long as the equipment exists in the original location, we have to keep as long as it's there. Next.
Was the responsible to determine the extent of PMA testing equipment being required and address of
Answer is simple owner user. Okay, next.
new longitudinal welding alignment should be
Answer is C. Receive PMI welding and depression. If it is autogenously welded, no need for the welded by PMI. Okay, next.
when installing an unapproved high alignment system, PMA should be considered by the owner user based on
This question is important question. The answer is potential damage mechanism and damage risk. Yes, sir. Backside. This is also important question. Answer is C. Laser induced breakdown spectroscope. Next. Again, important question. Surface contamination. So inhibited means it will stop. So it will not give accurate result if there is a surface contamination. Next. So we have to go for a sample buttons. This is a repeated question actually. Conduct on metal supplied by next one. Okay.
The advantage of optical emission
Carbon. They can detect carbon also. That's all. So it is all right. So we have completed one code book review. Okay, but we have some more questions in the final QB. We will see later. Okay. Now we will go to the 16.5. Please take 16.5. இருபத்தஞ்சுல வைங்க ஏசி இல்ல வார்ம் இட் இஸ் வார்ம் வார்மர். Now first 16.5. Please take 16.5. Is it okay? Right. Is the least important code of the AP exam. Generally, they are asking only 2 questions. The highest number of questions asked in this is 3 questions. That's all. So you should not refer this code before the previous day of the exam or previous 2 days. Don't touch it. Just observe this class, that is sufficient. But it will take more than 2 hours. 2 hours at least it takes to complete the class. Okay, up to 4 o'clock it will go today. Okay. Now, what 16.5 talks about? It talks about flanges and as well as flange fitting. So, because this class will be very useful if you are practically working experience. But the exam point of view, generally they are asking 2 questions or sometimes 3 questions. So, what is meant by flanges? Okay, so what is this flange? This is called a blind flange. This is the blind flange. This one, threaded flange. This is the threaded flange. This is a well neck flange. So pipe will be welded here by butt weld. This is a slip-on flange. Same flange can be used as a lap joint flange. Morning we have seen a table. There is this one. So this is actually lap joint flange. Same flange only. And this is a socket welded flange. So you can see the groove inside socket welded. Pipe will be inserted and there will be a gap, small bore diameter. And this is called a flange fitting. Flange fitting means a fitting with the flanges on all sides fabricated. What is this fitting actually? Reducer and flange on both sides. Elbow also can have flange on both sides. T, all the 3 sides can have flanges. These are called flange fittings. Now, 16.5 talks about the flanges and the flange fittings. You know already NPS. What is NPS? NP is nominal pipe size. Now, how we will fabricate a flange? It should be either casting or forging. Flange fabrication from plate is not permitted by the code. For example, if you take this flange, you can take a plate and cut it and machine it. But it is not allowed by the code. Generally, slip-on flange, lap joint flange, not allowed by fabrication of plate. Only this flange is allowed in the plate. What is this flange? Blind flange. Another important point is, flange will have some class. The class. What are the class? 150, 300, then 400, 600, 900. Yes, please. 1500. So 2500. 16.5 covers class 150. You should remember this class because when older exam, which of the following is not a class? There was a question. So you should know what are the class available. 150, 300, 400, 600, 900, 1500, 2500. Up to 1500, it covers up to 24 inch. 2500, it cover up to 12 inch only. More than 24 inch, there is another code 16.47, which is not part of our exam. So what is the meaning of the class? So class have some meanings. So that is the regularly asked exam open book question. So if you know class, material, pressure, temperature, how to find out the other things. Okay, so please take the code book. Now, this I told you generally there will be 2 to 3 questions. You should know how to use this index. We have the question answer is just to refer the table and to find the answer. That is the exam question. If they ask open book, Closed book, they ask only 2-3 the questions are closed book. One of the question is which of the following is not a class. So you should know what are the class. So I told you again, repeat 150, 300, 400, 600, 900, 1500, 2000. There is no 1200. There is no 700 like classes are not there. Another one is the raised flash flange. What should be the raised face? It is a closed book question. All other questions are generally open book. Third question, closed book question is in the flange, you can see some stamping will be there. Which of the following is not required to be stamped? Answer is the temperature. Temperature, pressure, they never stamp. So what are the things you can see in the stamping? Material, there will be a stamp. Normally, what material we are using flange is A105, carbon steel. Then which code? B16.5. Code, there will be a stamp. Class, there will be a stamping will be there. Size, there will be a stamping. The manufacturer, heat number, this all the mandate is stamping. Generally, temperature, pressure, not stamped on this. Okay. Now, if you see this table, again, the table will be, you can see any table. For example, if you 1.2.1.1 C, 2.2 C, C. What is C? C means customary units. Customary units means American units. Only C table you have to refer it. You remember in B31.5 I told don't refer M table. Here they are not using different things. C means customer units. Actually, in your book we removed that middle pages to reduce the size of the book. But exam they will give the entire book. So don't refer the other than C table. C table only custom because easily identify. You have to remember what you are using: temperature Fahrenheit, pressure PSI, thickness in inches. Okay, and pressure PSI. This we should know that. So please let us start from first page. Okay, please take page number 1. Highlight this one. 1.1 second paragraph. Flanges with the rating class designation 150, 300, 400, 600, 900, and 1500 in sizes NPS up through 24, and rating class designation 2500 in size NPS up through 12, with the requirements of both the metric and the customary units. Highlight this one. And this is recently asked exam question. This standard is limited to flanges and flanges made from cast or forged material. Only blind flanges and reducing flanges are from plate materials are allowed. Again, I will repeat. Generally, flanges should be either casting or forging. Only plate materials are blind flanges are ready. There is a closed book question. Mark it that one. Then these are not important. So please go to the next page. Which are the following are class? Now, class followed by a dimension number is the designation for pressure. So these are the class. This is the closed book question. 150, 300, 400, 600, 900, 1500, 2500. So this is a closed book question. You should know which are the classes are available. Now, so there are actually 3 variables. Suppose you have know the material of the flange. We will take some material. Which material you want to take? Material, flange material. Flange material you want to take. What is the flange material? Any marking? Flange material marking like A106 grade B is a piping material. Huh? Okay, A105. Okay, we'll take. Now, class, temperature, pressure. If you know any 2 of this, third one you can find it by using a table. By using the table. So we will take first which 2 we will take out of 3. We want to take class. Now 2 we will. If you know 2, third one you can find out. Class and okay, class and so what is the class you want to check? Okay, what pressure? 500 PS. Now, what is the question for this? How the question will be? For A105 material, class 300 flange operating at 500 psi, what is the maximum temperature it can be used? That is the question for. You understand this? So generally they will give material. Out of this three, any two they will give in the question. Third you should be sure. So what is the question? The question will be for A105 material flange class 300, what is and pressure 500 psi, what is the maximum temperature it can be used? Right. Now, how to find it? Just to follow this, because this is regularly asked one of the exam open book questions. First thing, where we have to refer the table. So to refer the table, there is a table actually. Please go to this. Go this one. Please go to the page number 5. Page number 5. Please take page number 5. You can see material listing specification. So they have given here the table number, pressure temperature rating table number, and here group of material, and the material they have given forging casting plates. What is our material? A102. Which table I have to refer? 2.1.1. You can see here table number. You can see, find it from here. First one, top it is there, 105. So table is 2.1.1 C. I have to refer. Please remember, there is no C is there, so I have to refer the table C. If you don't know how to check it, go to the index. You can say page number you can find from the index. Exam you can directly click actually. So you can see 2.1.1 C. So page number is actually 25. Exam you can directly click from here. The HTML link will work. Directly click, it will go to the table. Here it is not working. So go to the page number 25. Okay, now if you take the page number 25, how to use this table? First, you have to find whether the material is there. Material is there, page number 25. A105 material is there, but there is one note number. This, whenever there is a marking like 1, 2 like this, there are some additional conditions are there. So what is the one here? Prolonged use above 800 degrees Fahrenheit is permissible but not recommended. So above 800 is not recommended. Okay, that is. But what is our temperature? We have to find it at actually. So it is not relevant for us. Now, so first then our question here, class 300, pressure 500 psi. So we have to check the class 300, 500 psi. 500 psi will come here, 505 psi. So answer is 750 degrees Fahrenheit. You have to answer like this. See how to answer. Sorry, right? Correct. Class 300. See what is the meaning? 1000 degree we can use up to 85 psi. 950 185 psi. 900 305. 900 230 psi. 850 320 psi. 800 410. So I want to use 500 psi. So my temperature maximum I can use 750 degrees Fahrenheit. We have to match this one. So class is given, pressure, exact pressure, no need to match. So if you use 750, you can use up to 505. So our pressure is 500 only. So answer is 750. Now let us check how much you understand this. I will give other things. Pressure 400 psi, temperature 600 degree Fahrenheit. Which class I have to use? The same table. Pressure 400 psi, temperature 600 degree Fahrenheit. Which class I have to use? அதே டேபிள் தான், சேம் டேபிள் only I am asking. So class 6 at 600 400 PSI degree Fahrenheit 400 PSI. Okay, 300. That's all. Class 300 you can use up to 570 PSI. See, we have to match like this. Temperature is 600. So class 150 up to 140 only we can use. Class 300 up to 570 we can use. So our pressure is in 400 PSI. So we have to use class 300. Now another question I will ask. Just to let us talk temperature already. So pressure we will find. So class I will give say 900, temperature 400, 450 degree Fahrenheit. See, class 900 class, temperature 450 degree Fahrenheit. What is the pressure it can be used? 450 degree Fahrenheit, class 900. So it can be averaged. If it is asking 450 na 400, 500, you can average the pressure. It is allowed by the code. So 900, 450 means, so 1900, 1810 divided by 2. So what is the answer? 1855. Okay. So 1855. So this is because of the averaging. Average, okay, 400 and the 500 divided by 2. So 400 degree Fahrenheit, what is the pressure? And 500 divided by 2 you have to use. No, they will not ask like this. 420 you can take it as a 450. Higher temperature you can see. No need to divide it by 4. If it is in between, pollution, interpolation is allowed. Okay, and if you want exact, you can still average it. 400, 500, 10 division we can, that much they will not in between. Is it clear? Again, I will repeat. This question is one of the question, many exam this question asked. Material they will give in the exam question. Without material, you cannot refer the table. So which table you have to refer it? So there is a table you have to first find out which table I have to refer. I told you how to refer the C table. Then go to that, first to find out the material is there. For example, A105 is there. But there is a note is there, there may be restriction. For example, A105, more than 800, it is not recommended. So maximum temperature it can be used is only 800 degrees Fahrenheit. Then temperature, pressure, and the class, any two they will give in the question. Third one you have to find it out. Okay. Only if it is in between intermediate temperature they ask, pressure can be averaged. Other things we cannot average. Please write this, then we will do some questions. So in the first calculation, you find the this one. If this one in temperature, we find it. Second calculation we class. Third calculation we find pressure. Is it okay? Right. So we'll given the code, we will highlight it, then we'll question. So
maximum temperature.
there's a maximum temperature.
So there is no minimum.
Minimum, there is no limit. Minimum minus 20. You can see the first one. What is the minimum? Minus 20. Minus 20. You can see first column in all table minus 20 it is given. Right. So please go to the page number 2. Then we will attend the question. You can see here pressure temperature rating. So highlight this one. Table 2.1.1c through 2.3.19c list pressure temperature rating using the PSI unit for pressure at the temperature and the degrees Fahrenheit. For intermediate temperature, intermediate means in between if they ask, averaging is allowed. You can see here. Linear interpolation is permitted. Interpolation means averaging. Interpolation between class you cannot average it. Class is the fixed one. Okay. So let us check how much you want. This again your question bank. So attend these 3 questions. Attend this 3 questions. 1, 2, 3. So you have to find refer the table and go to this. So attend this. No need to write the question. Okay. Don't waste your time by writing question. We will so okay. Try these 3 questions. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Question number 1, what is the answer? D. Yeah. Question number 2. Question number 3. Let me check. D. Question number 2 is C. Question number 3 is A. Okay, so everybody agreed question number 1 D. Okay, so no, if you have doubt, I will clarify again. That's why question number 2, you are getting A answer, right? Huh? Okay, let me check. What is the question number 2? What is the maximum recommended temperature? So if there is a note, will be there. 5 ones is grade 60 class 400, 185 plus. So what is the material? 5 ones is grade 60. Which page I have to refer? 2 point 2.1.4. Okay. Okay, 5 ones is grade. You can see there is a note 1, 2. Prolonged use above 8 permissible but not recommended. See, what is the question here? This is 400 class flange 185. So 400, 185 means 50. But at 950 above 800 not recommended. So the question you can see clearly, what is the maximum recommended temperature? So the answer is C, 800 only recommended. Note we have to read at the bottom. Okay, third one I think everybody has got answer. So answer is class 400. Okay. So generally this type of question, the what is the maximum record, they will not ask in there. Question will be straightforward. Notes interpretation. So just for experience, we added this type of questions. Okay, but regularly, see again I will repeat, you should know how to check the class temperature pressure. Material they will give, out of 3, any 2 they will give. Third, you only have to find it out. Is it okay? Okay, right. So we'll go back, we'll proceed further. So pressure temperature rating. Then please go to the page number 2. We will continue. Flanged joints 2.2. See what is meant by flanged joint? There are 3 things. Flange is a single flange. Flanged joints means when you are making 2 flange joint together by using gasket and bolt nut, that is called a flanged joint. Flange fitting, I already told you, a fitting with this flange. So highlight this one. A flanged joint is a composed of separate and independent, all the interrelated components, the flanges, gasket, bolting, which are assembled by another influencer assembler. That is the meaning of the flanged joint. Just to highlight this one. Then mixed flanged joint. See, for example, you have a class 300 flange one side and a class 400 flange one side, you are making a joint. Suppose class 300 with the class 300, what is the joint rating? 300. If you are making 300 with the 400, what is the joint rating? Is the lowest one. Lower one we have to take. That is this one. Okay. If 2 flanges in a flange joint do not have the same pressure temperature rating, the rating of the joint at any temperature is the lower of the 2 flange ratings at the temperature. Which one is the lower one? We have to highlight that paragraph. Then the rating temperature. If you see the pressure temperature rating table, -20 only it is covered. Suppose your temperature is less than -20, we have to take that value only. So this is open book question. Mark this last step. For any temperature below -20 degrees Fahrenheit, the rating shall be no greater than the rating shown in -20 degrees Fahrenheit. So we have to take -20 degree as a rating. That temperature only you have to take, even if it is the temperature is below -20, because your pressure temperature tables are from -20 only it start actually. Even less than that, you have to take -20 only. That is open book question. Then this also open book question. Suppose class 150 and 300 flanges, if you are using more than 400 degree Fahrenheit and other flanges more than 750, you have to tight it properly. Otherwise, there is a leakage problem because of the expansion. Highlight this one. At temperature above 400 degree Fahrenheit for class 150 and above 750 or other class designation, flange joints may develop a leakage problem unless care is taken to avoid imposing severe external loads, a thermal gradient or both. Highlight this also. Then next one is open book question, hydrostatic test. Flange fitting and flange joint. What pressure we have to do hydrostatic? See, generally flanges separately we are not testing. Any piping, it will be along with the piping. Suppose you have a flange joint separate, you want to test it, or fitting, elbow with the flange you want to test it, you can test it. What pressure we have to test it is, for example, we'll take this table. So for A105 table, we'll take. Okay. So this is a material, that is A105. Right, 105 material. For example, you have a class 300. So first, this is the room temperature, 200. What is the pressure is given for class 300? 740 multiplied by 1.5 times. But it is not enough. But the value should come 25, 50, 75, 100 like this. If it is not coming, you have to round it next higher one. For example, 740, 1.5, what will be the answer? Multiply by 1.5. 740 multiplied by 1.5, what you will get? 1110, but a 1110 is not answer. 1125. You have to round it to the next higher, 25, 50, 75, 100. For example, if you take correct, you are getting the exact value, no need to round. For example, if you take next is this one, say 1000. So first line only you have to check for hydro test, not the other temperature, because hydro test we are normally room temperature only. So room temperature is less than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it is 1000, 1.5 times is 1500. No need to round. Again, I will repeat. If the value 1.5 times come 25, 50, 75, 100, no need to round. But if it is coming 10, then make it 25. 30, make it 50. 60, make it 75. 80, make it 100. We have to higher side only rounded it, not the lower side. Okay. So just to highlight it, then we will do some calculation. So please go to the hydrostatic testing 2.6. Flange joints and flange fitting may be subject to the system hydrostatic test at a pressure 1.5 times 100 degree Fahrenheit rating only. You have to check 1.5. Round off to the next higher 25 psi increment. Testing at any higher pressure is the responsibility of the user taking into account. So generally, if you want more pressure, it is the user only will decide. This is marked as a open book. So try to attend this question. Question number 7. Attend this 7. Attend the question number 7. The 6, sorry. Huh? No, they are asking hydro test pressure. Hydro test, what you have to do? You have to multiply by 1.5, round it, all things you have to do. So we have to first multiply by 960 multiply by 1.5. Then 4440 is not the answer, not correct answer. You have to round it. So answer should be 1450. This is the answer. See, what is the 100 degree Fahrenheit rating? Multiply by 1.5. And if it is not round, coming round answer, you have to round it to next higher 25, 50 or 75, 100. So since it is coming 1440, you have to make it. Suppose it is coming 1450, no need to round, no need to add. If it is coming 1440, then you have to make it 1450. So answer is C. See, suppose it is coming exactly 1450, you will not make it 1475. We will not round it. Okay, if it is not coming, see, the answer should come either 25, 50, 75, 100. If it is not coming, that you have to round it. Okay. Huh? Sure. Next higher 25 PSI steps, 25, 50, 70, 75, 100, like that. 25 steps, every 25, next to higher 25 steps, it should be there. See, if the answer is 1440 here, next to 25 will be the 1450. This is important. Hydrostatic testing. Please remember.
Okay, if we are getting 1451,
Then it will be 1475. You cannot round on the lower side. You have to round it on the higher side only. It is not a mathematical rounding. Okay, higher side only. Okay, so the code book. Flange joints may be, so you can see here, hydrostatic test at a pressure 1.5 times 100 degree rating rounded up to the next higher 25 psi. Then well neck flange. This question is never asked in the exam. Be maximum, so I will skip it. Even though your question bank have one question, even you attending question, skip it, no problem. Now length through hub. So what is mean by length through hub? Straight hub welding flanges. See, this is a well neck flange. So this is called the straight cup welding flange. The flange will be straight like this. Where they are using factor, where you want to insert a long, like thermo wells, they will use like this. Now, what should be this dimension, the Y dimension? Length through the hub. It is an open book only. If they ask, you have to refer it and answer it. So what is the answer? This one, this is an open book question. The length shall be 9 inch for NPS 4 and smaller, and 12 inch for larger than NPS 4. Other length may be furnished by agreement between the end user and the manufacturer. Highlight this one and mark it as a open book. There is no reference, just that paragraph you have to refer it and answer. Now the next page, marking. So marking may be a closed book question. I told you which of the following marking is not required. Temperature, pressure marking is not. See, what are the marking required? Name, highlight this one heading. Name should be marked. Material, the manufacturer name, material, rating designation, conformance. Then this is a closed book question. Temperature. Temperature markings are not required on flanges or flange fittings. However, if marked, the temperature shall be shown with the corresponding pressure. So temperature generally not required. And then flange size, we have to mark it. Then ring joint flanges. What is the ring joint flanges? Like RTJ, they will call it as RTJ. Okay, so this is the ring joint flange. And this is the ring. This ring will have a number. Okay, ring joint flange, we have to write the R number also, R45, 30, like this. So this type of flanges, highlight this one. The edge of the each ring joint flange shall be marked with the letter R and the corresponding. Then these are not important. This table already we see how to use this table. So skip that one. Then please go to the bolting. Next page, bolting. Page number 7, bolting. Now, bolting can be classified into 3 groups. See, you can see next page they give the, not the next page. They give the bolt, high strength bolt, intermediate strength bolt, low strength bolt. Page number 9, say a table is given. So if the bolt have marking like this, these are considered high strength, these are considered intermediate strength, and these numbers are considered the low strength. Now, high strength bolt means when a yield strength is more than 30 KSI, high strength bolt. We can use high strength bolt in any class, class 152, any class we can use. Important thing is low strength bolt can be used only in class 150 and 300. If you marking like this is a low strength bolt, A193, B8, class 1, in any marking on the bolt is there, they are considered low strength. They can be used only in class 150 and 300. Class 400 and above, they should not be used. Okay. So just to highlight this one, high strength bolting. Bolting metal having allowable stress not less than ASTM 193 grade B7 are listed high strength. These are other metals and may be used in any flange joint. Any joint we can use high strength. We are in page number 7. And B is the 5.3 is important. Low strength bolting metal have no more than 30 KSI specified minimum strength are listed in low strength. These metal and other comparable strength are to be used only in class 150 and 300 flange joints. And the flange assembly use strength carbon steel bolt should not be used above 400 degree, below -20. That is open book question. So if it is a low strength bolt, they should be used only in class 150, 300 flange. The temperature limit is not more than 400, not less than -20. That is all open book question. The next page, gasket. Now, where is gasket? Numbers are given in appendix B. There is appendix B. Again, there is a restriction. You can see here, if you have a low strength bolting, see what is the low strength bolting? I told you, yield strength less than 30 KSI, class 150 and 300. Bolting low strength, gasket of appendix group number 1A is recommended. Only group number 1A we have to use. Then gasket class 150 flange, we can use group number 1 gasket. Highlight it and mark it. We will go to the appendix B to check what are the gaskets. The appendix B is in page number 199. Please take page number 199. You can see this is the gasket. It is page number 199. You can see group number 1A. This is the group 1A, group 1B, group 2A, 2B, group 3A, 3B. So we have, these are the groups. Now, low yield strength means only group 1A gasket we have to use. And class 150 means you can use 1A or 1B. Group 1 we have to use. Otherwise, there is no restriction. So just to mark it as a open book question. So gasket is given appendix B. How I refer it is mentioned here. You can see here. See, low strength bolting, they have given gasket group B1, appendix B. You can click here and it will directly go to the appendix B. No need to go to the everywhere. There will be a link will work in the exam, the PDF what they are giving. So you can just click there and go there. So please highlight this one, open book question. Now the next one is minimum wall thickness. Again, this is not asked in recent times. Okay, but just I will work it out one this one. For example, now let us come to the flange fitting. So I told the flange fitting means an elbow or T or there is a elbow like this. It is connected with manufactured with four sides with the flange. So this is called a flange fitting. Elbow T reducer. First one, we have to find out. So here it is not a material dependent. So let us take one class and size only important. What class you want to take? Class 150. Okay. What the size of this LPS? The fitting size? 24 inch. I should not use. So class 150 24. What should be the TM? TM means minimum required thickness of the fitting. So first you have to find out what is TM. Then what is the diameter? D means inside diameter of the not flange fitting. So what you have to do it? If you go to this class 150, so there will be a continuous table. See, after this pressure temperature table, you can see class, this is not one, 5 searing joints. So each class 150 flanges and flange fittings. Then after that, it will be class 300, class 150 flanges, then flange fittings we have. Then you can see class 300. So the table will be continuous. Now we have taken class 150. So we have to take flange fitting, class 150 flange fitting.
Not sports.
It is not spool. Spool means we are fabricating at the site. It is a ready-made. It is manufactured like this, single piece manufactured. So we have taken class 150. What is the NPS we have taken? NPS 24. So it is here. So this is the minimum wall thickness of TM. What is the TM here fitting? 0.57. What is the diameter? This is outside, not diameter. D inside diameter is 23.25. So first we have to take from the table. So 0.57 TM is equal to 0.57. This all inches. 23.25 inches. Okay, now why you should take this? So the TM thickness should be 0.57. Suppose you receive the fitting, some area the thickness is reduced. Please listen. So suppose some area thickness is reduced. How much thickness reduction is allowed? That is the question. Suppose some area there is a reduce. Say this area is thickness is less. So first condition is the minimum thickness in that area should be greater than 0.7 times of TM. So TM already we know that. It should be at least 75% of the minimum required. Second is it cannot be a large area. Only small area is allowed. So what is been small area? You have to mark the area by make a circle. The circle diameter should be less than 0.35 square root of dTm. So we know what is D, what is Tm. Third one is suppose another area also same problem is there. Then the distance, it should be not close. It should be away from that. So distance should be greater than 1.75 square root of dTm. If all the three conditions, this is the condition number 1, 2, 3. If all the three conditions are met, the fitting is accepted, even though thickness is less in some areas. Again, I will repeat, when you receive a flange fitting, from the table, you have to find out TM and D. If some area is corroded or thickness reduced, we have to measure the thickness. The lowest thickness accepted is 0.75 square root of 0.75 into TM. And so you have to mark the area with low thickness. The circle dia should be less than 0.35 square root of dTm. So dTm that is there. Suppose we have 2 or more areas, the minimum distance should be greater than 1.75 square root of dTm. So just to write this, we will do one calculation. Just to write this, no need to calculate this. We will do another calculation. Each and every flange dimension table. Class, each and every class continue dimension table. That's why I will give one example. Okay, just to write this, I will give an example. So you can try this. Okay, I will give NPS. I am giving you 600, NPS 12. So this is the question. We have to calculate all these three. Just to try this. Try this, then I will do that.
This is an answer.
So we have to first check here, page number, you have to find it out. Then go to the 210 page. So appendix C, page number 210. You can see here, what is our this one, NPS 12. So we have to fitting TM, not flange TM, 0.91 and 11.175. So 11.7 is D equal to 11.75. TM is equal to 0.9. So first one, what is the minimum thickness? 0.75 into TM, 0.91. You have to find the answer. 0.6825 inch. Second one, 0.35 square root of D, 11.75 multiplied by 0.91. What is the answer? 3.26. Okay. Third one, 1.75 square root of 11.75 into 0.91. What is the answer? Just to work it out. 5.70. So this is the way you have to work it out. But this is not asked in recent times in the exam. So locally thinned area in the flange footing. This is the just write this, okay, but it is not very important. So some question I will say important, you have to follow. Huh?
We can consider this only for circular, right?
No, it is not circular. Any thickness reduction, corrosion only it is there. It is not for linear ending. Which one?
The diameter and everything circular only for circular shape.
No, no, sir. Suppose see, there is a, it is, no, it is not, it is a locally corroded area like this. One area is corroded. So you have to make a circle of the corroded area. Then you have to find the diameter of the circle. That's all.
If it is not local, if it is lengthy.
No, elongate indication, scratches or thickness reduction, it should be follow only this rule. If it is a length scratch, it is not allowed. Right. So back to the original page. So fitting in local areas, page number 8. For inspection purpose, the minimum wall thickness TM of flanged fittings at the time of manufacture shall be table 9C to 12C. Fitting in local areas, local area having less than the minimum wall thickness are acceptable provided all of the following conditions are satisfied. The area of subminimum thickness can be enclosed by a circle whose diameter is no greater than 0.35 square root of DTM, where D is the tabulated fitting inside diameter and TM is the minimum wall thickness. B, measured thickness is not less than 0.75 TM. C, enclosure circles are separated from each other by an edge to edge more than 1.75 square root of DTM. If all the three conditions are met, the fitting can be accepted. Just to mark it, not very important. The next page, you know the bolt, the market as a open book. These are the high strength bolt, intermediate strength bolt, low strength bolt. I told you low strength bolt are allowed only in class 150 and 300. I just try this question. So Kyle, answer this to question number 12. For 600 flanged joints, which are the following shall not be used? So which bolt you cannot use? Low strength. So we have to find out which one is the low strength bolt by seeing the list. Check the list and check which is not a, which is a low strength bolt. B. A3 193, B80. So 193. Okay, B88 is there. So that bolt we cannot use. So 193, B8,
No,
not that one. Okay, this one, 193, B8. Okay. Okay, this is the way you have to answer. Then please go to the flanged facings. Next page. This is very, very important. Page number 10. See, what should be the raised face? So what is mean by raised face? Okay, you can see this is the raised face. There will be rise in the. What should be the thickness of the raised face? You have to remember this value. I will put it. Class 150, 300, 1.6 mm. Other classes 6.3 mm. Quarter inch. It should be there, quarter inch. So this is very, very important. This is, and the next one is what is the roughness of the serration? You can say there is a marking, serration will be there. The roughness is important. Third one, if there is any cut like this, for example, this is called radial cut, any cut like this, tight cut. What is the depth it, or what is the dimension it can be allowed, length it can be allowed. These three are important. Raised face is a closed book question. Other two are open book question. So please, this one is important. The dimension facing classes 150, 300, 5 flanges and the companion flanges are regularly furnished with 1.5 mm, 0.06 inch raised face, which is addition to the minimum flange thickness. Class 400, 600, 900, 1500, 2000 flanges for 6.4 mm, 0.25 inch raised face. That is, so class 150, 300, 1.5 mm, other classes 6.4 mm. That is closed book question. Then what should be the roughness? This is the open book question. Same page, last paragraph. Either a serrated concentric or serrated spiral finish carving resulted 125 micro inch to 250 micro inch average roughness. The roughness should be 125 to 250. That is a open book question. Mark it as a open book question. The next one is open book question. Again, flange facing imperfection. Suppose there is a radial mark cross. Imperfection in flange facing shall not exceed the dimension table 3. We have to follow a table 3. So where you can find the table 3. So please go to the before appendix, it will be there. Table 3 will be. So to page number table 3 is page number 102. Page number 102 is the table 3. Permissible imperfection in flange facing finish for raised face. You can see here maximum radial projection of the imperfection that are no deeper than the serration. If it is only a surface notch, not deeper than the serration, these values are acceptable based on the NCS. Maximum radial projection imperfection that are deeper than the serration, these are the value acceptable. Maximum depth of that are deeper than what is the depth, and this is the radial projection means the length, how much depth it is allowed. So you'll answer one question.
Service we also offer PCC.
It is not for in service, it is for concession. It is general requirement. PCC 1 is the in service. PCC 1, PCC. Okay. Then answer this question number 15. What is the maximum radial projection allowed for imperfection that is deeper than serration for NPS 2 class 600 flange? Class doesn't matter. Only the NPS and what is the deeper than 0.06. Okay. So you can see 0.06. We have to answer like this. Okay, again we'll go back to the original page. This one, page number 11. A radial pressure shall be measured by the, what is meant by radial pressure they have given. Then next page, bolt length. Page number 12, bolt length. So what should be the length of the bolt in each flange? So same table you have to refer, there will be a bolt length table. Stud bolt length including the height of the heavy hexagonal shall be this one. So we mark it as a open book. So you have to go to that flange table and find the bolt length. Okay, let us try one question. Highlight the, try to find out the question number 19. Try this. What should be the stud bolt length for class 900 ring joint flange? So you have to go to the class 900 table, flange table. There will be a bolt length. Ring joint flange of NPS 14. Try this question. What is the answer? 11 inch. Okay, what is the page number? Okay. So 172 you have to check. Okay, so you can see here. So just to read the question. They are asking the question 900 ring joint flange NPS 14. So 900 ring joint flange NPS 14. So what is the ring joint NPS 14 is the 11 inch. So you have to answer like this. Okay, we'll go back to this. Huh? No, this is a standard length. That's all. It is not a minimum or maximum length. This is standard length. See, all code rules can be modified by the owner specification. Suppose you want to use a more length. Owner approves, you can use a more length. Code requirement is 11. It should be 11 inches. Standard length. This is not a minimum length. Huh? This is the question. What bolt they are asking? See, what is meant by stud bolt? Both sides you have a nut, that is stud. Machine bolt means one side there will be a head. Only class 150 they are using machine bolt. After that it will be all stud bolt only. Okay. See, class 900 ring joint flanges of NPS 14. That is the question. So we have to pass 900 dimension table. Then we have to refer the ring joint of NPS 14. You will get the answer as 11 inches. Okay. Now, again, please go back to the original page. Ring joint dimension shall be highlight this one. So for ring joint gasket dimension, you have to refer 16.20. That is open to question. It was asked in one of the exam. Ring joint gasket, it is not given in 16.5. We have to refer 16.20. Then these are not important. Page number 14. Pressure test. So highlight this, these are important. Flanges are not required to be pressure. Only empty flange will not test it. Only flange joint and flange fitting. You know already how to hydro test 1.5 times of the 100 Fahrenheit rating rounded to the next to 25 psi. That is same only. The shell pressure flange shall be pressure 1.5 times 100 Fahrenheit rating rounded up to the next higher 25 psi. Then what we have to do? Pressure we will use. Page number 14. So the pressure made using the water, we can use water, or which may contain a corrosion inhibitor with the corrosion inhibitor, or corrosion also we can use. Then watch how many duration of the holding time. It is not like a piping hydro test. Page number 14. 1-4. Page number 14. Piping hydro test generally will hold for 10 minutes, but the flanges only 1 minute, NPS less than 2, 2.5 to 8, 120 seconds, 2 minutes, greater than NPS 10, 3 minutes. That's all. That's all actually 16.5. Only 14 pages, actually 14, not 10 pages only code, but everywhere it is referred a table there. Just I will go through the continuously. See, after this, these are not important. You know, pressure temperature rating table. First, we have used the pressure. You remember material they will give, class, temperature, another 5 minutes. Just to follow. Class, temperature, pressure, any two they will give. Third, we have to find out. So this table from start from 2.1.1, it is continuously it will be there. Right. So this table ends in page number 100. After that, table 3 is imperfection, just we have seen. If there is any scratch or notches on the how much body, that is the table 3. Table 4 not important. Table 5, you know, I show you the what is the ring joint flange and pitch diameter and what is the ring groove number. For example, if you take class 600, say NPS 4, the ring groove number should be 37. Maybe practically it may be useful. Exam point of view, no use. Okay. So ring groove number we can see. After this, then it will start. This is a 1-by-1 table, class 150 flanges. You can see class 150 flange, we have a stud bolt and a machine bolt. This is the machine bolt. Both the machine bolt and the stud bolt, you can see stud bolt dimension, machine bolt dimension is given. Then class 150 flange fitting, followed by that one. Then 300 flanges, again it is having machine bolt. Then 300 flange fitting stable. Then 400 flanges, 600 flanges, 900 flanges, 1500 flanges, 2500 flanges. Then it is go to the appendix C. So appendix A, only one is important. What is meant by sealing pressure? So please take page number 197. Sealing pressure means what is the maximum pressure at a particular temperature a flange can be used. Page number 197. So highlight this one, very rarely asked, again not very important. So rating sealing pressure, for example, if you take class 300 flange and if you want to use 600 Fahrenheit, maximum pressure you can use 605. That is the maximum. See, there material wise we have a table. This table is not a material dependent, common table. Sealing pressure means the maximum height, maximum pressure based on temperature, any material. This is the maximum we can use. Very rarely asked. The exam never asked. Then appendix B gasket, we have seen how to use the gasket. So I told you. Then appendix E, this is the 400 flange fitting, 600 flange fittings, 900 flange fittings, 1500 flange fittings, and finally 2500 flange. That's all 16 Again, I will repeat. I told you start of the class, it is the least important code for the 570. Some exam they are asking only one question. Some exam they are asking 3 questions. Generally, they are asking 2 to 3 questions. So don't concentrate this. Even if you study 100 times, the question will be something different. Only thing I give idea how to refer this. Only table reference. But if you are not comfort, I always go to the intent page first. What is the question they are asking? So you can find which table, just click from there, it will be directly go. I told the exam, all HTML link will work. Click there, it will do, just to refer it and answer it. Okay, it is a open book question. I told you closed book question. What are the closed book question? Which of the following is not a class is a closed book question? They will give some answers. Then what is the raised phase? The answer is class 150 and 300, 1.5 mm. Other classes more than 300, it should be 6.4 mm. That is a closed book question. Then which of the marking is not mandatory on the flange? Answer is temperature pressure. That is a closed book question. So any other question they ask, it will be open book question. Okay, generally one closed book, one open book. That is the standard they are following. Very rarely, maybe 3 or 4 questions they will ask. Okay. So